As panic gripped Strasbourg, up to 15 dancers died each day. Their bodies gave out from heart attacks, strokes, and pure exhaustion. Yet others kept joining the deadly dance. The city officials were baffled. Their first move? Banning all music, thinking it caused this madness. But the dancing continued in eerie silence. Then came their strangest decision. They built wooden stages across the city and hired musicians to play. Their logic? If these people were going to dance, they might as well dance properly. Let the fever burn itself out. Professional musicians played day and night while the afflicted danced on stages in the scorching summer heat. The authorities even carted dancers to the shrine of St. Vitus, believing he could cure their mania. But their solutions backfired. The music only encouraged more people to join. The stages became platforms of public suffering, where hundreds danced themselves to collapse, only to rise and dance again. The city council's final desperate act: they banned dancing completely and threatened to exile anyone who started. But by then, Strasbourg was already in too deep. Centuries later, experts are still divided on what caused this dancing fever. The leading theory: mass hysteria. The plague, famine, and religious fervor of 1518 created perfect conditions for a mental health crisis. People's minds, pushed to breaking point, manifested stress through uncontrollable movement. Others point to ergot poisoning. This fungus, growing on rye bread, contains chemicals similar to LSD. It causes convulsions, hallucinations, and burning sensations, matching many symptoms of the dancers. Some historians blame St. Vitus's curse. Medieval Europeans believed this saint could inflict a dancing curse on sinners. The fear of being cursed might have triggered psychosomatic symptoms. Modern scientists suggest a combination: stress-induced psychosis, amplified by malnutrition and mass panic. As more people joined, social contagion spread the behavior like wildfire. But one detail haunts researchers. Why dancing? And why did it never happen again on this scale? The 1518 plague wasn't an isolated incident. In 1374, thousands danced along the Rhine River. In 1237, children danced from Erfurt to Arnstadt, many dying on the journey. Each outbreak shared common threads: social crisis, religious tension, and widespread fear. Medieval Europe was a pressure cooker of plague, poverty, and religious persecution. But by the 1600s, these dancing outbreaks vanished. Why? As society modernized, mass hysteria found new forms. Today, we see similar patterns in mass psychogenic illness, where groups share symptoms without physical cause. The key difference? Modern understanding of mental health, better living conditions, and stronger social support systems prevent these extreme manifestations of collective stress. The dancing plague remains unique because of its scale, duration, and deadly toll. Current neurologists and psychologists view the dancing plague as a window into how extreme stress can trigger mass behavioral responses. Brain scans of modern patients with movement disorders show similar patterns to descriptions from 1518. Under severe psychological pressure, the brain can override normal motor control. Social scientists point to a modern parallel: viral social behaviors. While we don't dance ourselves to death, we still see rapid spread of unusual group behaviors, especially through social media. Recent studies suggest the dancing plague reveals a darker truth. Human minds are more fragile, more connected, and more influenced by group behavior than we like to admit. Could it happen again? While mass hysteria still exists, our understanding of psychology and better social systems make such extreme cases unlikely. The dancing plague of 1518 stands as a chilling reminder of humanity's mysterious potential for mass behavior. 5 centuries later, the true cause remains unsolved. perhaps that's what makes this story so haunting. Knowing that under the right conditions, an entire town could be gripped by an unexplainable force that drove them to dance until death. Makes you wonder, what unseen forces might be influencing our behaviors today? If this piece of dark history fascinated you, hit that like button. Subscribe to uncover more mysterious events that shaped our world. See you in the next video.